Hello everyone, and welcome to On Trends Rooms, where we build a room using items from 10cc creators to create something that is on trend for 2024, and that is for a particular room. So in this case, we are creating a what are we creating? We're creating a living room, and we are going to be going for the retro vibe. So I'm not sure what colours we're going to go for yet, but we'll see how we go with our room. I'm kind of thinking oranges and sort of olive greens, so we'll see how we go. But I'm excited. This is the last episode in the series, so I will be finishing the series here on the retro living room. But I will be doing some more CC builds as we go through on my mixed content Mondays. So keep an eye out for more CC sort of showcases and builds and that sort of thing, because I will have some more coming to the channel just now and then. They won't be a dedicated series. So check those out, because I've had so much fun actually putting together different CC collections and just learning a lot more about the design trends for 2024 and how they sort of come together and how they work with some of the CC that we have out there in the world today from some fabulous CC creators. So I am just looking for this little shelving here. So these come from Clutter Cat from their On the Edge collection. So I quite like these as an idea for like being surrounds for the couch, and like having some shelving options on the side as well. Obviously not this side, but oops, bringing it in on that side instead, and you like got some little bits of shelving options there. And I really love this couch, the sectional couch that we got with David's apartment, which is by PieriSim. And I really like the green is actually the color that I really liked from this. But let's have a wee look, because we've got like different shades of green as well. So I want to put it down, and then we're going to have a wee play with what shade we're going to do, because I thought this actually worked really nicely as like a little enclosure, if that's perhaps the word for it, for the couch. So we can go like, no, one less. Or no, you're not. We can go maybe one wider. There was actually some more shelving from Clutter Cat that I didn't look into when we looked at the CC episode. And I was actually thinking of putting something like in the middle here, because I kind of missed like a couple of things. So it was like some really cool, you know, shelves like that, which I thought were really neat. But I don't know, they're not going to fix my problem of having something at the back there. Which is currently the problem I'm having at the moment. There were some like really cool apartment sort of hanging shelves as well, but I found those a little harder to use, so I didn't select those as an option. But I thought they were cool, but yeah, a little odd to use, so wasn't as into those. Oh, that's kind of sticking out, isn't it? We'll have to bring that in. We'll have a play with that in a minute. I did want to put, yeah, like a shelf in behind here, but I'm not too sure if I've got a shelf that'll actually work for that, because we've got sort of closets and we've got the Delicates garment holder. Okay, I might just go like this and like that and just keep it pretty simple from that perspective, because otherwise I think I'm just going to confuse matters. Why do these look like different colours? Is it because I've got it through the wall maybe? Which might be the case. I don't know, does it look really weird if I like have a gap in the middle? It's not sitting very well. Might just scrap this idea and go poo, poo, poo. Sometimes, you know, good ideas go bad. I will find another way to use the Clutter Cat's lovely shelving, because it is lovely shelving. Okay, so we've got like a nice sectional couch there, like so. And I was thinking, we've got like the coffee table, which also came with the David's apartment collection. That was in like a really cool shape that I really liked. And it had like an end table that went with it as well. It was kind of like a debate between this one and this one from SixamCC, because they were both like very cool, and they sort of had like, you know, different kind of look to them, shape to them, which I thought was cool. I think they should be accessible. I kind of want to go like, I don't know what color I want to go for. Do I want to go darker? I think go like that. I'll try the dark furniture, because we'll definitely have to adjust the wallpaper and the flooring just to see how that all works. But that's kind of the vibe there. And then there's a matching little end table, which could go maybe on the ends there, and that can go between that and the armchair. So there's like a little armchair that goes with this as well, which is cute. Obviously we're not going to need this much space. Let's get rid of these lights and bring this in. We don't need a ginormous living room. What are we doing here? Do I want to go all the way across here? I don't know, do I? Nah, I don't. But I do want to maybe go not as narrow as I just went. Let's leave a little bit of space. We'll see how it goes. We'll shape it up. We'll shape it up. It'll be fun. Okay, so what else have we got to work with here? So now we had like a couple of we had a console table and a credenza. So these are from Peacemaker, I see, and that's from their Futura Living collection. So let's see color-wise if we've got something that kind of works with this. And then maybe we could use the Clutter Cat's like little corner dingling maybe there. So color-wise, let's have a look at the couch and make a decision on color. I did have it in my head to like go green and orange, so we could go like a darker green. Something like that actually kind of works quite nicely with this. Maybe. Actually, that works really nicely with that. Let's just keep it as we've got it. I think that might be the best color. Okay, and then I kind of want to leave this as yellow for now until we decide on the color of the wallpaper and the flooring, because I don't want to just like do everything green. I do want to mix it up a little bit, so maybe I want to bring in like yellow as well. Ooh, risky business there, Velvet. Risky business. So this was the little rounded shelving that we had from Clutter Cat. How to use that though, because it wasn't really fitting that well around our... I mean, we could go something like that and have it like as a little surround for our armchair, perhaps. Maybe. It's just a little bit weird. It just kind of cuts off the room a little bit, I think. Okay, that's right. We will use some of the other shelving from Clutter Cat. I just don't think it's going to quite work with the shape of the room that we've got. But that's cool. It happens. And so we did have this really cool divider from Peacemaker from the Futura Living set. So the same one as the credenza and the console there. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not too sure if I'll use that or not, but that's quite cool, because the in colors for 2024, maybe we could go for like more the mustardy kind of yellow. So we're looking at olive green, we're looking at a rust orange, mustard yellow, browns, so the range of browns. Brown is very in as a whole for 2024, but when we're looking at retro, obviously that's included in there. And also you can look at some reds as well as an option for colors. Now, plants I didn't specify to a pack, so I'm kind of just going to draw maybe from SixamCC and also SixamCC's Retro Vibes collection, and also there was some cool ones from Lil Dica's Sleek Slumber bedroom collection as well, and also Peacemaker had some really cool plants too. So I was thinking I would maybe draw from those. And artwork wise, we have the Calming Waters collection from Neferu. So this actually comes with 3 different types of print on them. So you've kind of got like that over there. So we've got that one there, which has like a bit of the red, and then this one also has a bit of the red. So I thought those were quite cool in terms of colors, like quite classy, you know, calming, soothing. So they are quite large, so I am going to shrink them down 1 just to see what happens. I'm almost thinking maybe this would work better over here. I don't know. Let's put that back for now. So we do have a couple of mirrors that we were going to choose from. So we had this one here, which is from, they're both from SixamCC and from the Retro Vibes collection. So I'm quite drawn to that one at the moment. So I'm going to just stick with this one for now. And I'll do that in the yellow, which actually works really nicely with Peacemaker stuff, funnily enough. I don't know if I want that divider there, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I want to cut off the room at this point. Okay, so there is some other mirrors and stuff like that, which I really liked, but I thought this was quite retro, but quite a striking singular piece that gives like a unique vibe to the room, which I think is really cool. Now, old-fashioned but very cool curtains. So I am thinking maybe we do a couple of windows in here and maybe in here. So that would require moving the furniture just a smidge. So let's put in a couple of blah 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 windows is the word I was going for. Alright, I might just go with nice dark brown. These are just from Strangerville. And that means we'll move those over, and that's over like that. But should we move these curtains up? Might move these down and then move them up 1. Okay, so let's move this furniture around just so it's not sitting clipped behind the curtains. Ugh, wait, is that far too out? Far too out. Too far out. Is what I was going for. But then they need to move over a little bit. It doesn't move them out quite a lot, but let's see how we go. Okay, so here. Okay, that does work. And then we'll pull that out a smidge. Center that a little bit more. All right, well, I can tell you right now that wallpaper and the flooring does not work with what we're doing, but that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We can change that. That's the whole idea, is that we can change it. I mean, do we want it? Yeah, probably want it around that way, right? And not having the straight edge like right against it. Yeah. So, what else we got? So we've got lots of clutter, but I'm going to wait until I've kind of got the vibe of the room happening first before we add the clutter, because it sort of should go in last. Now, this will help capture which colours we're going for. Alright, I'm going to do that in a sec. I'm going to come back to that because I want to do lighting. There was a really cool... So we've got our 60s style lamp, which I'm thinking maybe there. And then we've got the floor lamp, which comes to us from... So the 60s lamp was by Syboulette. So it's Simxties. I can't say it, but Simxties. It's from the Flower Power Part 2 collection. And then this floor lamp, that comes to us from SIMcredible, from the Frozen in Time collection. So I thought that was a very funky lamp. And maybe we could use like that a couple of times across the room. Decide on the colours on that very shortly. There is like a cool pendant lamp which I thought we could maybe use. So this is from Peacemaker's Futura Living collection. I think I would shrink it down a little, but I thought that could be quite cool, and it actually has a really good range of colours as well. Like that could work. I mean, that matches the couch kind of perfectly, so you know, if we wanted to go green, or we could go the yellow as well as an option, depending how we end up. I don't know, I don't see me using this divider. I just can't see how I'm going to be using it in the shape of the room and the style of the room that I have at this point. Okay, I'll delete that. I don't think I'm using it, but I do kind of want to use this bookshelf. So that's from the Futura Living collection as well, from Peacemaker. So I do kind of want to use that as well. So we've sort of got green, yellow, brown going on as colours. I want this to be a dark brown. There we go. So that's from Clutter Cat. And let's bring this wall in. There we go. So we're not going like a huge living room. Going to keep it pretty simple. So I'm going to do like a dark brown wall, door. Retro door. Maybe this one from Seasons. And I do want to bring in a TV. So something here. So, I don't know, could that have a TV on it? And then maybe put that over here instead. That's a possibility. Let's see what our possibility, because I was thinking about doing a real retro TV, but I still want to I want to come up with a blend of modern and retro. Like, I don't want to go full retro, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I kind of want to put like another one of these over here. Maybe like there, and then we can do another one of these over here and just break up there's quite a bit of yellow in this corner, so I just want to break that up a little bit. Move that over, and let's turn it around a smidge. I do kind of want like books or something here, just to make like a little booky corner, because one of the things for 2024 with trends is like making rooms multi-purpose. Actually, this might work. Let's change this around. So having like a little study area or a little reading nook area, as well as like having a TV area and stuff, is very in for 2024. And I realize this looks awful at the moment, but we will change this very quickly. TV. So we can go, we do have like a framed TV that comes with the living room collection from the House of Harlix. So I mean, that is an option if we didn't want to go like full retro. So this is like our retro TV. So this came to us from SixamCC, from the Retro Vibes collection, but I don't want to go full retro. There is like this one here which came from SimCredible. but I thought that was a little bit too future retro, if you know what I mean. But I'm thinking maybe something like that might be quite cool, depending on what the designs are. Let's see. I can go for like that. They're quite abstract. I mean, this sits the TV on it quite nicely, so maybe we could go for like just something like that. We can do like plants and maybe like some shelves or something there. We'll put some books and clutter on there, put some pieces on there. All right, so now it's time to sort of, that's our basic layout. So I want to have a wee look at what our colours are with the lovely wallpaper and flooring that we got from Lil Dica. It's from their sleek Slumber collection. Ooh, Lil Dica did a door. Let's do that. Ooh, very cool. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, colour-wise. Let's try a few colours and then we'll work it all out. I was kind of thinking like this dark green, which I think is very cool. Yeah, sold. I like that. So there is like some more shelving, wall shelving that I want to put here as well, actually, now that I think about it. So this is the shelving that came from Syboulette. So she did the table lamp and I wanted to do like her shelving as well. So there's a couple of options. There's double shelves and one tile shelves. I'm just going to do the one tile shelf right now, because I wanted to I like the shape of it. I thought that was really cool and kind of worked with the coffee table and the end table there. That chair is annoying me. It's just not sitting in the right place, like so. And then we can maybe move that there, like so. So let's change the rug next and just see what we've got in the way of colours for that. I am thinking something with like the greens through it, so I'm just going to focus on those. See, I really like that because it's got like the greens, the browns, touches of red, kind of the orange, which I think is really cool. So that's that one there. That one, if we want to go more red, orange is, I think to pull that off we would need a different colour wallpaper. So I think for that one we'd probably have to go as orange as we... Yeah, we'd always need to go like a burnt orange on that, which we don't have in this selection. Like that's quite orange, but it's not like a burnt orange. Just have a wee look at Maxis. There is a nice orange that I've used, and I can't remember which one it's from. I mean, that's quite bright. I kind of want to, I didn't want to go particularly bright. I wanted to go a little bit more muted than that. All right, I'm going to go back to the green, and let's just explore more options on the rug. I mean, that, ooh, I like that red. I think that's lovely. Not for this room, but I like the red. There's some really cool rugs with this rug. Oh, so the rug is from SimileBuilds, and it's said to say rug collection. And it's just one rug, but it has like an incredible amount of swatches with it. See, I really like that as well, but just not for this room. You know what? I like that. I think that works. I do want to change the colour of this to yellow. We need to change the colour of the curtains, so let's have a look. I don't know, maybe a lighter colour might work. And there's that as well, which does work quite nicely, but I think I do like this one best. But I'm not sure about those curtains now. I think those curtains are wicked, but I don't know if they work for the room. Okay, I'm going to leave them for now, and I'll just make a decision on that later. Now, the light, what colour should I go? Yellow? White? I almost feel like mixing it up a little bit with like a touch of white. Maybe that'll help the curtains work a little bit better. Maybe go white in this, white in this, white in this, and white in this. I mean, it's not my usual style, but that's fine. That's fine. You know, it does work. I almost want like this corner shelf to be bigger. So let's have a look through our options and see what we've got. And I can start adding clutter in and see where that leaves us anyway. So Clutter Cat actually did like a slightly bigger corner shelf. This one here, it's like different colors though. This is like a marble, which actually does work really nicely with the sustainable vibe of 2024, you know, where you want to be using sustainable materials as a choice. So it's got like a marble to it, which I thought could be potentially quite cool, but it doesn't really match anything else. Ooh, what about this one? So this is from Clutter Cat. I didn't actually look at this in the CC thing, but this is quite cool. Like it's like a hanging shelf in the corner. So that can pop under that. I like that. I like that. I kind of want to turn that a little bit more. Like so. And then if we've got a dark brown, yeah. Okay, so let's bring it in, start bringing in our little bits and pieces and see if we can bring this to life and make this work. I kind of want this over here, so I'm just going to move this piece of art here over here, and then that maybe we can put like another lot of shelves or something here. Let's see what we've got as we go along. May as well, it's our last episode, let's make it fun. Oh, and we can put like so this is from Peacemaker, from their Futura Living collection, so that's like the wing back. Mix it up as far as having like individual pieces of furniture, and that's another thing for 2024 as far as trends go, like, you know, mixing it up and having different styles of furniture, not necessarily always going for a set. That could work very nicely. Kind of want something there as well, I'm not sure what though. Let's see how we go. Let's just throw all the CC in there. There's like some really cool chairs in this CC collection from Peacemaker. Oh, so good. So good. Can maybe change that up here as well and have like maybe one of the other, like this one. It's like a little lip, but not quite, you know, which I think is cool. And maybe there's like another end table that we could use in a dark brown. Let's just mix it up a little bit, choose some different things. So we could go green, or we could go like a dark brown, or we can mix it up again by maybe going like a burnt orange. Wonder if there's like a nice burnt orange in this. Not really. You know what, I'm kind of tempted just to go like this and bring that into the burnt orange like that. Oh yeah. Oh, some 3 camera. And that brings in like a little bit more orange to the room, which I think is cool. Maybe it needs to be a brighter orange. I don't know. Not 100% sold on that, but I kind of like it. Sort of. Maybe make those orange. So many options. SIMcredible also had this amazing chair, which is another option. Similar sort of shape. I don't know what we've got in the way of colours though. Ooh, that could work nicely in the room. It's a little bit too soft. You know what? I don't really want the pastel. I could go white with the orange. I want to go brighter, but I don't want to go pastel. I don't feel like a retro room is super pastel. It's just about softer brights, if that makes sense. Sort of the slightly muted brights. Just mixing and matching at this point, just to see how it goes. There is a sleek steel end table. Nah. The Jaxo corner table by SixamCC could work. Let's have a wee look-see at this. Wrong colours. I did really like these little coffee tables. These stacked little embedded coffee tables. They were very cute. You know what, we could do the bigger version of this over here and put some books and stuff there. That would be cool. I don't know about that. Alright, so we've got like this hanging plant. So this is from SixamCC, which could look cute in the wall. Hanging plant. And then there's like a little fishbone cactus, which now I know the name of. I didn't know what they were called, but I like them. Peacemaker has like a Futura, from their Futura set, a snake plant, which could look cool on a shelf or a table. And this is from SixamCC. I like the little retro container in this. I thought that was really cute. And we could probably go, yeah, that colour there. Little Dica had this one, the Domestic Golden Pathos, which is just a sweet little plant. It's a lot like the one that we get with the Greenhouse Haven kit. And my prickly friends will do like those over there. I liked this Monstera plant by Peacemaker. I thought that was cute as well. We could probably go maybe the orange with that. And this is again from Little Dica, this one here. So that could work maybe. This is from the Living Room collection by Felix Andre and Harry. I don't really have a space for that one. But there is like this one here as well, which is the Palm, and that's from the Living Room collection. Plants really just bring a room to life. And that's my opinion anyway. So this is the ornate frame. So I'm starting to get into the clutter that came with the Living Room collection by the House of Harlix. There was some really cool art that Peacemaker did as well, which I thought was really neat. Some really cool colours in there. But I feel like vibe-wise, if I had these as well as the Calming Waters artwork, I don't think that would work, because they're quite contrasting styles. You know what this looks like? A TV. That's what that mirror looks like a retro TV. Now got like a little bowl, and origami bird. Maybe we'll put that on there. And monolithic sculpture. TV remote can definitely go on the coffee table. And same with the magazine. And you know what? I'm going to use, rather than the cushions that came with SimcrediBle's Frozen in Time set, which were quite flat, I'm actually going to use Peacemaker's Futura Living Throw Pillow. It actually sits a bit nicer on the couches, so I just kind of wanted to use that, and it had like some amazing swatches as well, so changed my mind on that one. Ooh, that could work really nicely with the curtains actually. Hang on a mo here, loves. That sort of brings the couch in with the curtains, which I think is really cool. What if I changed all of this to orange? Ooh, do we have orange? No, it's kind of pink. That's orange-ish. No, I think I like yellow. I definitely need to change the floor still. Let's just change the floor quickly. I think it needs to be a dark brown. That works better. Okay, back to clutter. Back to clutter. We're cluttering up the place. Cluttering up the place. Cluttering up the place. So we've done our cushions. So we've got some stacking boxes and box files under there. And whoopsie, wrong one. There. So we've got a Ghana book. Oh. We've got some cool vinyls that Sixam did, SixamCC for clutter. I mean, that's an option too. I mean, vinyls are very retro. Got a couple of piles of those in different colours. Yeah, now we're cooking. And there's like a little tiny tray that comes from the living room set by Harry and Felix Andre, House of Harlix. And there's a tray. You can actually stack things on those trays as well, which I think is cool. So it can like stack like the magazines or whatever on there. I'm not going to stack magazines on a tray, but you know, you can stack things on the tray, which is nice. And we've got some books. I just shrink those down one. Whoa, that's one up, not one down, Velvet. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Keys, they can go maybe there. See, these are the ones that I was looking at from Simcredible. I thought they were cool cushions, but they were flat and didn't sit all that nicely on the couches. So I wasn't not sold on using those, but they were very cool. They just didn't quite work with the... maybe we could just like stack them on the ground, just as clutter. I mean, they're cute cushions. So candles, they are from the living room collection. The living room? I can never say it right. I always just say living room. I think I'll just use the one candle. Maybe another one over there. And there was like a cool retro vinyl player because we've got the vinyls, so we kind of need the player, right? Am I right? Am I right? So let's put that under there. That fits under there perfectly. Ooh, nice. And there is like a little recycling bin. I think that's more home office-y. Right. Peacemaker did have another cool plant. So this is... Color-wise works really nicely actually as well. So this is the Futura Living Rubber plant from the Futura Living collection. Oh baby, I think we're coming together. Wow. I'm gonna move that from there. And maybe... I don't think I'll use that. It's just really different from what I would normally do, which I think is really cool. I like it. Okay, I'm actually happy with that. I don't want to change anything. So let's take a tour of what we did. Okay, well this is our retro living room. So the colours that we have gone for in this room are sort of an olivey-ish green, yellows, oranges and browns. Quite an interesting combination. I feel like the artwork worked really nicely with this room and pulled it all together, as did the rug. The colours all sort of gelled together, and there's some really amazing pieces that I think capture that retro vibe, which is very cool. And I wanted it to have still a modern aesthetic, but you know, that the retro sort of colours and the retro vibe. So hopefully I've captured that okay. I think I have. I don't think it's like super retro, but hopefully it's just retro enough just to capture what I was trying to go for. I think so. I think definitely aided and abetted by the fabulous furniture that we had from all the CC creators. They are incredibly talented individuals, and I am impressed and awed every time I go and look at CC. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've had a lot of fun putting it together and finding different CC to work with, so I hope you enjoyed it too. And that, as we say, is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.